Name the three branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. Name one power of the President. Vetoes bills. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Obey the law. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens of the United States. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. The nation's first motto was, E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide schooling and education. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words "We the people." What does "We the people" mean? Self-government. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? Nine. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. "34th President of the United States." What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? Fourteenth Amendment. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Why did the United States enter World War II? Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty, what is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for American Independence. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Lifetime appointment. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Join a civic group. Join a community group. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana Territory. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. How many senators does each state have? 2. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? For years. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To follow public opinion more closely. Who appoints federal judges? The President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner.